Well, look what we have here. I'm sure the title. I don't know what I'm going to title this, but I'm sure it'll spoil what we got going on. But just take a look at this. From Fuego forward, we have put together a show, two pretty good set lists, I think. Now I know they'll probably never do this. The crowd would revolt. I think they would get smashed with so many tomatoes by about this point. Maybe it would take them till over here. Maybe it don't doubt me. People would be busting out the tomatoes. There are people that bring tomatoes to every show just in case they're needed. Luckily, though, almost 40 years, the tomatoes have never been needed. Maybe that first show. That very first show where they were trying to jam Michael Jackson over the band, they might have got a couple tomatoes tossed their way. So I don't know, man. I don't even. What do you guys think of this idea? I kind of like it. I was just, driving around running some errands today, and I kept finding myself landing on songs that were in this more modern this last decade or so. And then Martian Monster, that's one of the best openers they're going to have. They got a dozen or so that are just absolutely ringers as openers. And then to get into Mercury and No Men in No Man's Land, looks like we're going to get some early first set jamming here out of these two. And then look, the song choice, I tried to make it realistic, but yet choosing songs that I like. Like, look, in a perfect world, I probably wouldn't go to a show with Blaze On and No Men in No Man's Land. But if they were to actually do this, in fact, I think I'm going to take a picture of it. Do they have like a mailing address? Can you still send fan mail to the band? Social media, I don't think it's going to work. But if I could send them some good old-fashioned fan mail, just a picture of this thing, I think they might try it. Okay, Leaves. I know a lot of people don't like Leaves, but look, they got to cool down at some point. We get Mike and Paige going back-to-back here with 555. Always wanted it this way. Maybe played maybe too many jam songs here in the first set. If you start to realize, too, just about everything here. Okay, maybe not Santos. But just almost everything on here, and unfortunately not Martian Monster or Wingsuit. Okay, 70% of what's on here has been jammed out at some point. I mean, maybe not Don't Doubt Me, I'm not sure, don't recall, but Fuego, Ruby Waves, The Well, The Howling, Blaze On. You got your hard rock About to Run. Now that feels like a set Trey would love. Let's be honest, come on. And then if they're going to do it. And then just in case all hell breaks loose and it goes horrible, they're going to encore with Back in the Bubble, the Mike song. That way Trey can just blame everything on Mike. Be like, Mike, everything was going fine. People were all fired up after Santos. And then when you made me play that stupid Bubble song, we already played 555. He's like, that's the deal. That's why we're ending it with Back in the Bubble. But I don't know. Take a look. Just imagine for a moment, if you will. No early songs. No 1.0. Not even a 2.0. We can't even get a Twist or a Sand. Certainly not getting a Bathtub Gin or a Fluffhead. No first tube, thank God. We got Blaze On ending the set. That's a good way to end a set, actually. Just a little 8-minute Blaze On. Wingsuit ending the first set with a more, like a slow build goodbye type of song. And then, of course, Santos. They ain't playing this show without playing Santos, I'll tell you that. And then really just everything over here. This whole second set, man. Unbelievable. And really, I don't know. I think it would be a great show. Maybe I'm nuts. Am I nuts? I know you guys don't like Leaves, but look, they can't play them all. I didn't put Set Your Soul Free in there. Everything's right. So let's take a look here. Okay. This would just have the built-in jam. This would probably be a Type 1 first set. Type 1. Although they might go Type 1.5 here. Probably a little 8-minute Sigma jam. Nice, beautiful Wingsuit to end it. That's a great set. Come on. This Monster starting things out, getting everybody all fired up. Fuego probably wouldn't go the full distance. They'd save that for Ruby Waves. And then Don't Doubt Me, The Well, and The Howling. The jamming would take kind of a shift more into a, they're just having more of like a fun, weird, spacey. Maybe not all the jams go somewhere, but then when all three of them are done, you're like, man, that was pretty awesome. And then Hard Rock Trey shows up, plays About to Run. And then we get another little Blaze On, Type 1 jam to end it. Boom. Everybody seems to like Santos. Well, not everybody, but... In fact, I don't know. Do people still like that song? Back in the Bubble. I would have to say, over the years, I've trashed a lot of songs, and every single time someone has come in there to defend it. Nobody defended Back in the Bubble. I'm sorry, Mike. Even that one song they debuted back in 2017 in Chicago. One of the love songs. Something about love. I claimed I would have dunked my head into the lake and never come up for air until I died or the song was over. Even some people defended that song. Nobody defended Back in the Bubble. So there it is, the Fuego Forward show. I think it's awesome. I hope they do it. They'll never do it. I don't know. I just was driving around today and was like, that'd be pretty cool. I'll use up one of those old bunked up whiteboards for that. Boom, we're out of here. I might still do the Hollywood Bowl night 3 and maybe Seattle 1 and 2. Boom, we're out of here again.